Hi, hi, self blessings. My name is Terry, and thank you to any of you who've been hoping, wishing, dreaming for me. Thank you to R and God's goddesses, Buddhas, and deities, and others as well. Been hoping, wishing, dreaming for me because I'm very grateful. uh, I just had a bit of a dangerous situation come up with somebody who's moved in next door. So, and thank you for watching, and thank you for being my reason for reason. Sorry. I went outside, brought my cat inside, brought my clothes inside. And he was outside, he was looking, he didn't say anything or anything. And, but he's sort of like a bit of a thundercloud energy and not enough, not sort of storms I like, but anyway. And then he tried to back his ute into my fence. 5 times. Like he actually parked. Well, usually I have some of my bird friends sitting, right? And he just went really fast and miracle that they weren't there. Yeah. And then yeah, tried quite a few times backing into my fence. So thank you. Blessings even my premise me face on receiving mode. And in answer. Thank you, blessings even my premise me on receiving mode. And what source told me he was saying was um something about there's no inheritance. I said, well, I wasn't trying to get an inheritance from you. And he said, yeah, he said there's no money, there's no inheritance, there's to I think to yeah or something. I think he said. So told me when he said, that he personally killed every single one of my family one by one, and there's no inheritance, there's no money. How was he supposed to know that my family weren't rich, weren't royal and stuff? It's like, so I've said all along that the royal rich ones are the ones who killed my family. Same with a lot of stolen generation children in Australia. Unfortunately, and yeah, and they're my legally strange family. They're not my family. Um, and when it comes to, because there's more than one Jesus and Emmanuel, God with us from the Bible anyway. But I wasn't the Jesus who got the kings and the expensive gifts. The three gifts. No, I was the one who got the wise men from the Orient, from Asia, you know, no wonder because I ended up becoming a Buddha, you know. Yeah, right. So, and me being in Australia, that's Asia Pacific area. Well, that's where I was, yeah. And so, Orient is Asia, yeah. So, well, you know, I've never said that I had rich and royal family. So, so it is a little bit scary, really. And going on about insurance as well. I'm wondering if I'm insured. So it sounds pretty scary. Anyway, still looking for another place to live, but I've got all kinds of offers from all kinds of different places. Absolutely amazing, and so I've been put on a lot of waiting lists, which is, you know, amazing. So hopefully, I do. My cats and birds do manage to get away from here into safety because yeah, it's all pretty. Anyway, thank you again to everyone, and thank you and and all the others. So, and thank you for listening. And how are all of you? Medication? I'm not on medication. No, I'm not on a paper. Why am I on a paper? I'm not insane. You think I'm insane for playing Muslim songs? I'm not insane, mister. He thought I was insane for something. Yeah. He said the entire city of Brisbane hated me. I came back for Expo 88 and he made sure that everyone hated me because he was Lord Mayor Jim and so I said it's awesome. I lived Queensland. Whole heap of us who were when we were children we got rescued thing. Thankfully because the person who was in charge called Joe Bjelke-Petersen in Queensland who was approved of by you know, Queen Elizabeth II as you know, he was a horrible man. Was having all the children raped, including me. And he called us all whores. Yeah, it turns out Jungkook is one of his children. And same with him. So apparently that's why they call me a whore. And also because I'm the one who told on them to the newspaper. You know, the corruption that was happening in Queensland. Anyway. Love you all. papers, and if you need help, you can think down jars, reach out, ask me for help, or email me hotwaterlouise@gmail.com. And again, thank you for being my reason for reason. And why I'm on medication? Because I meditate a lot, and I find I don't need medication. And I pray a lot as well, and that helps as well. So I don't need medication. Durga, all those papers have been taken off because they're corrupt. You can't actually, and this is what the law courts have found, that paperwork you had me on, one was clerical error. Secondly, the paperwork was, and the so-called law was not exercised correctly, so the whole thing's being revoked. Because under that authority, it said that me and others like me who were falsely accused of being insane when we weren't insane, we were falsely accused because we told the truth about criminals who'd abused us when we were children. We said that they had abused us, they had sexually abused us, and so you put us on mental health papers. I don't know whether it was you personally. And that paperwork, which they call an authority order, law courts have found it's illegal. Even according to international law, it's illegal. And even in Queensland and Australia, here, everywhere, because the people you put in charge of us, you said we didn't have any legal rights whatsoever, and that you were taking care of us under the authority. So when I or any of the others were abused and we tried to press criminal charges against the police, not against the police, to the police, against the ones who were abusing us, some of them did not press the charges. Because that paperwork was so illegal, it said we didn't have any legal right to safety. And the people you put in charge, or whoever it was, put in charge of being the caring, so-called caring authority of us, was the voodoo cult. So it's being revoked. To Durga or whoever's asking. What's the day? Thank you, blessings. Phew. Blessings. Yeah, maybe that's why he's angry. Hey, I don't know why anyone would be angry at something that takes away about 88 billion, because it was all over the Commonwealth where that those family, that what they call themselves, royal family, were in charge of, all linked to through marriage. About 88 billion of us. They did that too. How could anyone be angry at us wanting to be safe? They wouldn't even let us work. They wouldn't let us choose our own friends or family or husband or boyfriend. And they tried to stop us from having freedom of choice in anything, including religion, including what we chose to do each day. And we got abused, raped, tortured, assaulted, knocked unconscious, electrocuted, all kinds of horrible things used for experiments. Anyway, thank you for revoking that. And thank you for all the apologies to everyone who's been apologising to me for all the different clerical errors and filing errors and wrong names and all that stuff that's happened to me. Anyway, give you high self blessings, Trinity, and loving me best, loving you, and thank you for being my reason for reason.